This mic's on, isn't it? Boom! Testes. That's just not loud enough. Better. Yeah. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Flesh and Blood Unsealed. I'm your host, Chris Sires. That's my name. Took me a second. I had to remember that. So, yeah, how y'all doing? You guys been having some fun? You guys been like taking in some of this content, you know, some of the stuff we've been doing? I'm just throwing up a link real quick on Facebook for all those poor Facebook people that can't see this right now. We've just been doing a lot, like making a lot of videos, flying around, doing this, doing that. You know, I just booked travel to the next destination. We're going to be going to Vegas. It is confirmed. You will be able to see the Fab Unsealed folks in Vegas. And, that's going to be fun. So definitely look forward to that. We got some surprises up our sleeve for that. So, big surprises. I'm talking crazy stuff. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about that yet. Just gotta keep my mouth shut for a little while longer. Not long, though, because the event's not that far away. So, yeah. Anyway, speaking of events that aren't that far away, I've got this case of Monarch sitting here, and I should probably start cracking because, I could sit here and talk all night. But I should probably just, crack and talk at the same time. So, a couple of box wars we're going to do tonight. We've got Jameson. He's been waiting very patiently. He paid for these 2 weeks ago, and then I went on a business trip, and then I came back and I was feeling sickly, and then I went to the conference after feeling slightly better, and came back, and I don't know, I feel a little stuffed up, but yeah, whatever. It's not awful, but a little stuffed up. I think getting better. Definitely be ready for the next show. You guys got to put a little more time between these things. It's all good. It's all good. I'm not complaining. All right. World premiere of Uprising is something that I really can't miss as a content creator. I am extremely excited about that. I don't know if I mentioned that you will be seeing a preview card here on Fab Unsealed. So yeah, that's awesome. I'm very excited about that. Yeah, that's right. We will have ourselves a preview card. And am I allowed to say? I don't know. I think I will say. Because, it happened and it was awesome. I am going to be getting a preview box to go with my preview card. I don't know when I get to open what, so I'm totally not. I'm a little in the dark on the box part right now, but my understanding is that I will be one of very few people that get to open a box of Uprising before anybody else. So yeah, very honored to have that privilege. And yeah, I'm supposed to shut up and start cracking. I gotta find a piece of paper. And I gotta figure out who's gonna be up against Jameson. I think I had a name, at least one name, and I need two. So if anybody else is interested in joining in on this, I think we actually have a spot available. Never mind. It looks like Nick has taken it. So we're going to give it to Nick. Nick has got spot number 2 tonight against Jameson. And spot number 1 against Jameson. Don't mind me as I stare at my phone. This is very professional. Spot number 1 is taken by... Holy crap. There's more than I thought taken. Okay, awesome. Cool. So Chris and Jameson are going to go head-to-head first. And it's not me. It's somebody else. Cool name, though, Chris. All right. I'm sure I have your name written down here somewhere already, but I'm just like feeling lazy. Don't feel like looking for it. I will cut it off this piece of paper. So, yeah. Anyway. Pro Tour. Holy crap. That was something. I thought having been at Vegas, I kind of had an idea like what to expect. But that was just a crazy, a different level of event right there. It took any expectations that I had, and it just completely, absolutely destroyed them. Okay, 100%, hands down. Awesome event. I mean, things sold out left and right. Note to people, things do sell out. I know there's a little bit of fuss about that. You know, there's limits on the sizes of venues and things like that. There's other reasons that that stuff happens, and it's almost out of the hands of anybody sometimes when that stuff happens. I don't really get too angry at Channel Fireball for something like that. I heard a lot of people getting really fussed with Channel Fireball because they didn't buy tickets before they went to the event. And I'm like, well, that's kind of weird. I don't know. Anyway, I'm real big on personal responsibility, but anyhow, so I'm just writing down some names here. We got some other people coming in that want to do some battles, and these are all patrons. Thank you, patrons, for jumping in. We're gonna have ourselves some fun tonight. More scissors. All right. Good times. I saw somebody asking in the comments, when or what is the story with the snipers? I gotta talk to Ian about that. I think Ian put up some crew sniper events quite a while back, and I don't know if they've filled or what the story is on those. But I will check that out with Ian, and I'll get back to you. Not sure. Okay. We've got Big B ready. We've got Zach, and we've got Chris in right now. Nick's after that. All right. Here we go. Yeah, so let's see. Opening day. I show up. I'm a little late. I know. I couldn't help it. I don't know how it happened, but I was about an hour late for the banquet. At least for the part of the banquet that people that were not players were allowed to be in. And so I missed some of the fun at the beginning of that. But when I showed up, it was at capacity. And you know, that's what happens when you show up to events late. Sometimes they fill the capacity, especially when they're super popular. And we all know that Flesh and Blood is freaking popular. Hey, Jameson, this is the odd stack, and this is the even stack. I'm going to roll this dice, and he gets whichever one, according to the aforementioned statement. That was the odd one, right? Good. Even. Okay, switcheroo. Here we go. We got 12 packs for each contestant. I'm going to rip them all. And only one person's going to go home with all the goodies. If we get a library, I'm going to yell boom really loud. If you're wearing headphones, turn that shit down. All right. I like booms. So, man, Sander, what's up, dude? I met Sander at the event. We, wait, did we not give you a Box Wars? We went looking for you because I think we wanted to conduct some business, on top of some Box Wars. And, I think you eluded us. I don't know. We owe you some, are you gonna be in Vegas, Sander? Anyway. All right. Got ourselves an out muscle. Yeah, it was just a really good event all around. Hey, nice start for Jameson. He's got himself an Arc Light Sentinel. Where'd I put my sleeves? There they are. Okay. Hey, how do you guys like this mat? This is one of those mats that LSS sent me with the Content Creators Kit. I've got a whole pile of Heralds over here. Now that I'm back for a minute, I'm going to deal with those. I know. It's kind of nonstop around here. If you are interested in getting your hands on Herald promos, I will be giving those out to patrons, okay? If you're not a patron, I don't know. I think I might just tell you tough luck. So, yeah. Patreon.com/FabUnsealed. Go ahead and check it out. Yeah. We work hard as content creators to get that stuff, and we appreciate your support. All right, got an Arcanic Crackle there for Chris. What's up, Riddler man? And for the record, I've got a $5 tier on my Patreon, folks. I'm not asking for insane amounts of money from anybody, you know. But it'd be nice if you guys, like, you know, you want something, you know, give something, just a little something. You might find that you like it. You might stick around. There's a lot of benefits. I'm going to update the benefit tiers, by the way. There's some stuff about encapsulation on there that's kind of out of date, and I need to take care of that, but haven't gotten to that yet. Ooh, Seeds of Agony. All right. Good to hear, Sander. All right. Yeah, so it was overall just a really good event. We had a great time. Guardian of the Shadow Realm there for Chris. It was just nonstop. Nonstop, talking to folks, patron Box Wars, bumping elbows with all of the content creators, running into James White. I mean, yeah, just absolutely awesome. Couldn't have asked for a better weekend. And I didn't think it was going to be anywhere near as, like, just, I don't want to say crowded, but yeah, it was crowded. Like, it was actually it was crowded. A lot of the areas that I was in were very crowded. And it kind of felt good, you know? It felt good to be near so many other humans. And, yeah. There were masks. I'm not a big fan of masks, but, you know, I can get over it. If that's what it takes to attend these events for a little bit longer, you know, as long as the world's still evolving, I'll evolve with it. It is what it is. It's, yeah, the opportunity to hang out with, let's see here. Open boosters. Edwin and Dan. Both of those guys, totally cool, really fun to hang out with. I know that there's been some sort of negativity in the community toward those guys. Personally, I've not participated in any of that because I didn't see much of a point, and I'm just trying to keep my nose out of negative crap. I'm just not interested. I'm here to entertain, and yeah, anyway, those guys were really fun to hang out with. They had really good opinions, and they were strongly held opinions. They did not have bad opinions on Flesh and Blood. The nuance of those opinions sometimes seems to have gotten lost in the conversations and stuff, and I don't know, maybe they come across, wow, another Guardian for Chris. Double Guardians for him. He's got the Deep-Rooted Evil and the Arclight Sentinel on Jameson's side. I don't know what this is about. Are they gonna, like, what does it mean? This means something. I don't know. All right. Captain's call. Yeah, I felt like there was probably some tension in the community in that particular area. And I feel like by virtue of all of the people being in the same room at the same time, that tension was resolved. A lot of that kind of like misunderstanding one another disappeared when, you know, body language came into it, when the cameras got turned off, and it was, you know, possible for you to just sit down and talk. And that was beautiful. Like, that's literally what this game is about, is bringing people together in the flesh and blood. So I'm pretty sure like it succeeded big time. You know, we absolutely, like, we made more progress together as humans because we were there together. Like, yeah, loved it. I mean, you really see the difference. Like, because I sit here and talk and make videos, and sure, it's good. You can see my face, but it's one-sided to some extent. You could respond to me a little bit. Hey, what's up, Jim? You know, there's definitely some of that, but you know, it's still just me. Should probably get somebody on here and do a dialogue, do some back and forth. What's going on, Chris? Yeah, somebody told me I hadn't been here for a while. I'm like, oh man, you know, I've been just here, there, everywhere. Ooh, there you go, Chris. Sonata Arcanix. Okay, I think we have somebody that just like popped the top card. Am I missing something here, or is that just like top majestic? That is, but it's a non-foil, so nice hit, Chris. I like it. Let's just keep on moving here, though. I think there's going to be more. Got a prismatic shield. What's up, card guys? Hell yeah. Yeah, Chris. That was a hell of an event, right? You guys had a good time, too? I know you guys had a good time. I've seen some of your guys' photos. I know you guys had a good time. Man, it was a good time. That was like, that's what we needed, right? That's what we needed. As a community, we needed that. Like, we just needed to come together in the flesh and blood and say, what's up? You know, it had been too long since the last event. Definitely that's the case. I'm not sure if less than a month till the next one is maybe a little short, but we're going to go with it. We're totally going to go with it. It's going to be awesome. All right, whoops. Ironhide plates. Just getting flung about here. Tremor. All right. Thank you, Don John. Thank you. I haven't been gone, have I? Kind of gone. I don't know. I haven't been sitting in front of this particular screen to crack. That's for sure. Genesis. We're going to be, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I can bring a screen like this to Vegas. What do you guys think? Would that be cool? Kind of fun. I don't know. Whoop. Am I out of practice? Do I need to, like, do finger exercises? Finger exercises. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. All right. Oh, jeez. And it's a nice card, too. Excuse me while I... Hey, where'd my explosion go? That sucked. That was a little bit better. All right. Excuse me while I do nothing except... Boom! I'm really sorry, Jameson. I dropped your Luminaris on the table. Damn. Thankfully, I don't think it damaged anything. That's what Playmaster for, right? Mm-hmm. Majestic. Cold foil. Luminaris. Can you guys hear my voice is like a little bit out still? I did so much talking at that event. It was like... I think by day 2, my voice sounded about like this, and it hasn't changed back since. It's just like... Ah! All right. We got us a Luminaris for Jameson. Congratulations, sir. Man, so much fun. That is that not the top majestic cold foil in the set now? We're talking a couple $100, right? Should we look it up? Anybody want to check it out? Be curious what this is. TCG player low. I'm just going to set that there for now. And we will keep moving here. Chris, I am booked. I'll be there. I will be in Vegas. Yes, indeed. It's happening. I got a cough. Yeah. One of you guys give me a head cold. It's not COVID. I tested. Something to do with a pen or a walking stick or something. Never mind. Phantasmify. Oh boy. Warmonger's Recital. That was our reveal card for Monarch. Didn't get a reveal card in Tales, but that's okay. We went to the world premiere for Tales. That was fun. Soul Reaping. Gallantry Gold and a Plunderer. Okay, we got 4 packs left here. And I think we got a couple box wars after this still. Got a cough again. I blame... Try not to die over here. I blame, something. Blame something. Anyway. Pollen. That's probably what it is. It's not all the weed I smoke. Definitely not that. And I do have pollen allergies, too. And I did just take a drive through apple orchards. So, yeah. Anyway. Good times. You guys plagued me. Nah. Okay. Consuming Aftermath. 2 at once. Nah, they're both garb. Engulfing Light. Jameson taking it down, looks like. Last chance for Chris. Here we go. The rights, the shield, the weave, and the tree. Smash with big tree. Alright. Thanks. Can we get another? Alright, Jameson wants another. Congratulations, Jameson. Chris, thank you for playing. We're going to have Chris step out, and Big B is going to come in next. Good luck, Big B. Yeah, 178 for Luminaris, huh? Oops. Finger exercises. Finger exercises. Let's see here. You know, this is pretty nice. You've got one spot right there. One corner there. That corner there too. Okay. Yeah, there's something there too. Oh, and some edge. Okay, alright. That's your typical Luminaris. Alright. Sweet. Alright, thank you for playing. I gotta slap these in some bags, make sure that they're labeled so I don't forget the stuff. Uh-oh, I buried my bags in wrappers. Look at this. Look at this. Alright. Good evening, Luis. How are you, sir? The man who got to battle exude confidence. Hope you had yourself a lot of fun, sir. It was nice meeting you and your son. Is your son there watching now? I got something to say to him. Boom! Alright. It was absolutely excellent meeting so many of you guys. Had so much freaking fun. I loved it. It was so easy to get you guys to come out and introduce yourselves too. All I had to do was promise Box Wars. And you just found me. I didn't have to go looking for you. It was awesome. And I mean, I wore the hat, so the hat helped, right? So you guys could like pick me out of a crowd a little bit. There were a couple of actual cosplayers that were doing Ragamuffin's hat. At least the guy from Ragamuffin's hat. And I had a better hat. But there was one guy that had a hat that looked more like the Ragamuffin's hat. So, whatever. Anyway. I still like my hat more. Okay. Alright. Jameson and Big B. Good luck, fellas. Round 2. It's worth it, man. It's worth it, Chris. You know, put in an appearance and go represent Bearish, right? And represent Flesh and Blood. 1, 2, 3. This pack looks a little bit weird. I'm gonna make sure we got 12 on each side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. And I've never seen a box that didn't have 24 in it, so we're just gonna go with that. All right. Let's see if we're switching sides or not, though. Jameson, this is the odd and this is the even. Whoa. Did that count? That slid off the... It's supposed to stay underneath the cup when I slam the cup down. That's how it counts. There we go. Alright, he's going to keep this stack here. Somebody taught me how to do that forever ago. And then he stopped playing Fab. He was like, dude, you got to get a dice cup. You gotta like learn how to do it right, and then you gotta do that. That's how you do it. And yeah, anyway, I digress. I miss that guy. I wish he still played Fab. If you're out there, buddy, say hi sometime. Austin, that was his name, Austin. All right. So yeah. Anyway, back to my rambling about the event. Wow, I tried not to fanboy out, seeing Rudy. That was really cool. I was very much so looking forward to the opportunity to meet Rudy, and I met Rudy. It was fun. We cracked packs together, and filmed a few things here and there together, and definitely it was fun. I found Rudy to be very amusing, very comedic, if you will. He had lots of jokes. Beacon of victory for Jameson. And, yeah, I don't know, just fun. A fun guy. Like a really fun guy. Like, just amusing to be around. Herald of Ravages there, Jameson. So, that was cool. The open boosters guys were great. The Bearish guys, I mean, there was like, how many of you Bearish guys were there? Holy crap. Those guys make some pretty cool cases. We cracked an Alpha WTR case that was stored in a Bearish case. Hey, look at that, Big B. You got stubby hammers, cold foil. All right. It's almost like a bang, but whatever, you know. It's cold foil. It's not boom. Yeah, who knew that Rudy was so tall? I've seen photos, so I had some inclination, but it's always different to stand next to the guy and be like, whoa, okay, yeah, that's definitely a tall fella. But, yeah. And of course, hanging out with James Curry, you know, he's also a man, a myth, and a legend, and he's also tall, so Oh, and wow, the tall Timmy was there. By golly, there were all sorts of tall people around. So I wonder if they had like weird tall people conversations like above my head that I couldn't hear. I don't know. I bet they might have. Anyway, so let's see here. What can I tell you guys about that event that was kick-ass? Geez, eating burgers from White Castle that just randomly showed up. That was awesome. It was just about the right time because you know what? People had missed lunch by that point, and they were hungry. And I walk in with this like briefcase-looking thing full of White Castle sliders, courtesy of Bigby, and people were happy to see that. I tell you what, that was food everywhere. That was fun too. Just so many fun things like that. Just hanging out with all you guys. All the interactions were awesome. Got to play a game of Flesh and Blood with Fluke in the Flesh and Blood. I mean, when's the next time I'm going to have a chance to sit down with my boy Fluke from Australia and play a game of Flesh and Blood? It might be a little while. I know that I'll see him again. But, you know, that was an opportunity, and I totally took it. It was awesome. I lost. I almost always lose when I play, but I usually tell you guys that I don't know how to play it, right? Is that the deal? I don't know how to play this game. I just sit here and crack packs. No, yeah, wow. Such an event. Tear limb from limb. Things learned personally about the event. Stay close. Very close. As close as you can to the event center. Because, I mean, who wants to do any more walking than you have to? When we were in Vegas, first time we were there, we stayed on the Strip. And took the monorail every day to get to the convention center. That was just, ooh, Soul Shield. Nice hit, Jameson. That was a lot of work. Wasn't really into it, you know? It took a lot of time and wasted a lot of time. And if you're a player, you have to get up early. You have to get up really early in order to play these events. It feels really early, especially if you're traveling. So at any rate, yeah, lesson there was to get a venue as close to the event as possible. And so we are staying very close to the event again. We're not on the Strip. That's the first time we've ever not stayed on the Strip personally. I haven't always been on the Strip when I went to Vegas because that's just where you're supposed to be. Not there to gamble. I'm there to play Flesh and Blood. There to hang out with you guys. There to be a part of the world premiere of Uprising. So, yeah. Not too worried about that whole gambling thing. Not at all. Rally the rear guard for Jameson. Okay. Overall, 7 people there. Reppin' Bearish. Oh, man. Yeah, Bearish had a crew. It was awesome. Yeah, there are actually a lot of crews out there. Shadow of Blasmofet for Bigby. A bunch of folks came as teams, and it was really cool to see. I didn't see as much of that previously, but I think that's like becoming more popular. I like it. I like the fact that people are kind of like getting together and checking out Jameson's bauble. No, I'm just kidding. People are getting together and you know, testing out decks and trying new things, and they've got like tight-knit groups of folks that they're working together with to do all this stuff, and then they show up and then they merc together, you know? It's like yet another layer of ways that this game like brings people together in the Flesh and Blood. Did you guys see the one that did this cosplay? Did you guys see the fella that did this cosplay? That was sick. That was sick. Totally crazy. Way over the top. I'm surprised he didn't win a prize. I think he should have won a prize. Somebody go back and give that guy the prize. Anyway. Yo, TCG Timmy. Yeah, I don't know. Those cosplayers were awesome. Spill Blood. Consuming Aftermath. Hammers. Brandish. Loved it. What was a low light of the event for me? I can sit here all day and talk about all the highlights because it was so freaking awesome. I'm trying to think of a low light. I hate wearing masks, but whatever. That's not really a big deal. Get over it. What's a real low light? A low light for me was that, ooh, nice Herald of Protection for Bigby. A low light was that people didn't all get to play. Like, people did get turned away. And that was upsetting. And I'm sorry for those people. Even though they should have known better. I know, dude, that's rude. But it's true. You should have bought a ticket before you got on a plane. You know, you buy the ticket before you take the ride. That's just... Anyway. Yeah, like... I still feel sorry for those people, and that's a low light to me. Like, it would have been great if somehow we could have accommodated them. And Channel Fireball did not make any effort to transfer people from one event to another. Like, there were a lot of people that had seats in the calling that didn't need them because they were still in the Pro Tour. Those could have been given out pretty easily to people that showed up. So, I don't know. I don't know what all the policies are, and... I don't think that it's worth making a lot of noise over. I say in the future, you just, you know, note to self, don't get on the plane until you have a ticket for the event you want to play in. It's just, I don't know. I don't want to call it common sense because that's kind of rude, but like, just, you know, just do it. That's all. Anyway. Ooh, boom! Hexagore, there we go. Jameson. How about that? Jameson's marking over here. That is 2 boxes in a row. And this one's a double cold foil box. 2 majestic cold foils in a row for Jameson. Holy crap. Chris, I definitely play. I crack way more than I play. But I do play. I'm a big fan of the Blitz format because of the amount of time I have available to play is not enough. And so I like Blitz. Someday I'm going to learn a really good OTK deck. And I'm just going to stick to that because then really fast games. Just be like, alright, turn 1 and you lose. People probably won't like playing me, but I don't know. Whatever. That totally sounds like fun. Not really. Kind of. I don't know. Bolting Blade. Nice. Majestic foil. It would be a fun deck for me to try anyway. That way, when I get slaughtered on turn 2, I don't know. Alright. Jameson, last pack. Valiant Thrust. Convulsions. Blood Drop Rocade, and a Brandish. You know, I don't remember if Rudy pulled it, but Rudy was present when this card got pulled in cold foil. Somebody's like, hey, it's your favorite card. And he was just like, yeah. He was stoked about it. Turn 0 Kano. There you go. Yeah, exactly, TCG Timmy. How can you look at these cards and not want to play? Believe me, I do want to play. It's just like, oh, what a box. Holy crap. Luminaris for Jameson, because that's not big enough to beat the Hexagore. Nice hit, though. Rise Above. Gallantry Gold, and Hungering Slaughter Beast. Alright, congratulations going over to Jameson there. What a merc. Hell of a box. Last pack magic. Such goodness. Bolting Blade, Shadows, Terror Limbs, Mutated. Oh man, look at this stuff. Look at this stuff. You're going to be doing Aura Prism? Yeah. You want to see Prism retired soon? Chris, buddy, I think you missed my chat. What did he say? Let's see. Saint did a great job. Some folks thought he was a rebel in Runeblood. Oh, yeah. No, I definitely heard somebody on Twitter mention that, actually. I'm on Twitter, by the way. And we'll be on Twitter more in the future. I've got a personal account on there that I'm going to stop using, and there's a Fab Unsealed account that's about to happen that we're going to... Anyway. Yeah. I'll tell you all more about that later. But Twitter's okay. Less censorship going on over there these days. Watch out for all the bots, though. I don't know. Weird place. Okay, alright. Jameson, congratulations. You totally murked all of the stuff. I am going to set this aside for you. Alright, all the goodies. Congratulations. Big B, thank you for playing, sir. And thanks again for the White Castle. That was awesome. Alright, we're going to get Nick and Zach in here next. We've gotten 2 majestic cold foils out of this case so far. One of the boxes had 2 cold foils. That's freaking awesome. So, what else can we do? What else can we do? Ah, Brandon, what's up, dude? Brandon's the one who had opened to Starvo on the day before he retired. So it's Brandon's fault that Starvo got retired, even though it wasn't him that piloted Starvo to the demise of his tournament play. Totally your fault, Brandon, because you may have been the last person to crack one before he was retired. Think about that for a minute. It's your fault. Alright. Nick, Zach, good luck, guys. Those the same height? Yeah, those are the same height. Alright. Ah, it's kind of your fault. You lost to him twice. See? See? Oh, man. What good times. What an event, you know. Just so many cool things that happen there. So many fine things happen like this, you know, just like hanging out in the lobby and... Can you get that for me, John? Hanging out in the lobby and meeting new people and handing out Bravos. It was funny, you know, he handed it back to me. He's like, here. And I'm like, haha, that's funny. Yeah, that's yours now. And he's like, are you sure? And I'm like, I got 35 of those out for grading. Because I do. But, yeah. They'll be back sooner than later, hopefully. TCG, come on. I want my cards back. I want my stack of Bravos back before I go to Vegas. Please? I don't think it's going to happen. I don't know. I'm sad. Standard orders take a long time at PCG. That's what I've noticed. Regular, like the... those are the ones that have a 50 card minimum, so I don't think they get too many of them. And so when they do get them, I think they might just sit there a while. I don't know. But, yeah. I sent a really big order. And I'm going to start sending orders on behalf of my patrons. So if you guys are interested in being able to get a hold of grading services by PCG at a cut rate amount without sending 50 cards of your own, I will be able to help you out. I am going to start, for my patrons only, folks, collating batches of cards and sending them to PCG. So I will be able to help you get your cards off the PCG at the lowest possible price. And yes, this is open to folks internationally, so I am happy to help you. I don't care what country you're in. If I've mailed to you in the past, I will mail to you again. And yeah, we'll make it work. So happy to help out. Patrons also have the options of having me submit on their behalf any card that I rip while I'm sitting here ripping. So, you know, all these cool things that patrons get. Oh, and what about those heralds? Those heralds? Yeah, what are they? Like heralds of like... what's that word? Rebirth. Yeah, heralds of rebirth. Yep. I got a few of those. And, well, they're going to go out to patrons soon. So if you are a patron at the time that I, you know, look at the list, could work out well for you, you know. Fortune favors the bold. Just dropping stuff for Nick. All right, Soul Reaping. Nick, Zach, good luck to both of you. Have I said that yet? I don't know. Zach's kicking Nick's ass. I'll say that. All right, am I playing in a Vietnam Worlds? Where's Worlds? I don't know yet. I'm pretty, one trip at a time right now. That's where I'm at right now. Yeah. Heralds of Send Me My Patron card. That's funny. Yeah, you want to join Patreon? It's patreon.com/fabunseals. Or no, I changed it to unsealed. I always forget. It's now unsealed. Fab Unsealed. Go out there, join up, and, you know, become a patron. See all the cool stuff we're doing. We're cracking WTR Alpha on Friday. I haven't even mentioned it on Facebook yet, but my patrons have been looking at that break for most of the day today. And when it does get to Facebook, it's going to cost more than it does for Patreon. That's just part of the deal. They get all kinds of fun stuff over there for discounted and, discounted, like discount codes for my website for all single sales. Shit. Anyway, there's a lot of different things you get for being a patron, and I suggest that, you know, if you enjoy this game, I might help add a little spice to it for you. At least that's what I'm trying to do. If you think there's something that I could do that would, like, bang, you know, like add a little more spice to it for you, let me know. Let me know. I'm all about serving the community. You know, I want to make sure that you guys are getting some value for what you're paying me. I appreciate you guys. All right. Zach, Vexing Malice. Glisten. Gallantry Gold and a Zealous Belting. Have you guys looked at this art? This one's funny. There's like a dude sitting on the top of this giant. Reminds me of like the movie 300 or something. He's just like beating this dude with a belt or something. Let's see here. Seeing some questions here. What's this? Plan on going to Worlds. Let's see here. Heralds of Send Me, they will be encapsulated. No, I do not think we're going to encapsulate these ones. The encapsulation process was extremely time consuming, and yeah. If you'd like that done, we can make that happen, but that's going to be an extra charge. So, yeah, if you want that done, let me know. I can send some down to Ian. All the equipment for encapsulation is down with Ian now. And, yeah, he could, ooh, Zach, look at you. Halo of Illumination. We can make it happen if we want to make it happen. If you want it to happen, so just let me know. Alejandro, what's up? Jim's asking about the card grading for patrons. What's he saying here? Let me see here. Was thinking about card grading for patrons. How do you keep patrons' cards separate? What if 50 cold foil Bravos were submitted by 50 different patrons? Well, in that case, I have already talked to CFB and PCG about that, and basically I'm sending marked sleeves at that point, right? So I'll take this Halo and I will write 1 on it, or 2 or 4 or a name or something like that. And so we have a method of making sure that we're not mixing them up. Yeah, that's important too as well, just because like even when you're sending your own cards, like if you send 35 Bravos, like don't you want to know that, you know, you thought this Bravo number 1, that is, was going to get this grade, but you thought Bravo number 2 was going to get this grade. So yeah, like that's something that even when you're just doing personal batches, like it's something you ought to be considering. Because if you're just willy-nilly just sending cards to grade, it gets expensive. You definitely should be thinking about what grade you expect to get. Like, so let's look at this Nourishing Emptiness for a second here, right? It's a card right out of the pack. Let me take care of the other cards for a second. Phantasmify, Iron Rock Gauntlet, Seeker Rising. Okay, all right. So this Nourishing Emptiness, right out of the pack. Edge damage here. Edge damage here. Centering is left to right. And edge damage here. Corners look pretty good. So you got like one thing going for it, which is nice. And, you know, maybe the surface is good too. I can't really comment on the surface too easily without higher powered lights than I have in the house right now, but it doesn't look too bad. At any rate, if you take this raw card and submit it, you're going to have, you know, this issue here, this issue here, this issue there. Don't do that. Don't do that. And that's one of the things I'm actually going to do for my patrons as well. If you're interested, you can send your cards to me. I'll go through them, and I will take the ones out that I would submit, and I'll send the rest back to you. Just a possibility. We can work together on these things. Happy to help you. All right, Harold. And I'm not going to pretend like my eye's as good as Saints. I don't even know how to compare such things, but I feel like I can do kind of a pre-grade, you know, like, yeah, what's your chances of getting like a decent grade on X, Y, or Z? I don't know. We'll find out. Over time, maybe we get some stats around it. It'd be fun, right? But definitely want to help folks find their way to grading more cards, because it's kind of a good way to realize a bit of value from your collection. And I heard some really cool stuff that I'm not allowed to talk about that makes me really excited about PCG, and like really, really, really excited about PCG. So I hope that you all are interested in giving it a try sometime. I think it'll be worth it. Got a brandish there, Zach. This is going to be the last box war tonight. Yeah, screening will be an option. I'm not going to make that like a forced thing, because it takes a lot of my time to do it. Rouse the Ancients. But if you ask, I can do screening. If you ask me to screen one card, that's cool. If you ask me to screen 100 cards, then, you know, I'm going to charge a fee for that. But it'll be a hell of a lot less than submitting 100 cards. Hell of a lot less. So, yeah. Just let me know if these things add value to your lives. You know, just join me over there on Patreon. Just throw me a few bucks a month, and we'll make it happen. And don't forget these shiny heralds. Should I like grab one, show it to you guys? Should I show you the whole pile? Here's a pile. I want to give these out to you. All right, I want you to have one of these. Maybe even 3 of these. I don't know. What about a playset? I don't know. Whatever. We'll figure it out. We're gonna be giving out some heralds, and patrons only. We gave them out to non-patrons last time. We're gonna give them out to patrons only this time. So, congrats to the patrons. All right. So yeah. Anyway, last thoughts on the Pro Tour. Amazing event, well attended. It would have been even more well attended if the space had been larger, I guess. Invert Existence, Zach. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it was awesome, and I'm not complaining. It was great. Like, that's the only thing I can think of to like even complain a little bit about. And it's like not, you know, I don't know. It's just one of those things. Just buy a ticket before you leave your house. That's all. Just be aware that, you know, you're not going to have an issue like that when you get there. The second Spears of Surreality in a row. There we go. Took like 3 times trying to say that. All right. That's right, Jim. Woot woot, go us. Jim is a patron. And, yep, so's Alejandro. Yep. It's like patron. I get my chat's over here. You can't see my hand when I'm pointing. So it's over there, sort of. I look this direction, I'm reading the chat, see. Anyway. Alright, last couple packs here. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been kind of a fun ramble. I really need to put my thoughts down on paper, or, well, in words. on digital form and send them out to y'all as patrons as well. And I plan to do that maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. Soon? It'll happen. If I had to summarize it, it was awesome. And that's what I have to say about that. Frontline scout for Zach. And hey, I think he took it home with this beautiful halo of illumination. Congratulations, Zach. You merked. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. That is, I think, everybody, right? We got everybody in there, unless somebody else popped in when I wasn't looking. And, you know, you guys have a tendency to do that, so I probably should look. Let's see. Yeah, we're still at 5. All right, we're good. We're good. We got you all. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for being a part of this. And, man, till next time. Bye.